Дэрен и Тишан, меня зовут Принова. Мы наконец-то возвращаемся в Черное зеркало 2. Наконец-то я очень хочу продолжить эту игрушку и закончить ее вместе с вами. И мы остановились в прошлый раз, очень давным-давно, на том, что мы должны как-то отвлечь леди Викторию и леди Элеонор, чтобы узнать, что же на самом деле кроется за семейством Гордонов, и узнать, почему все-таки за Дэреном следят как и сами Гордоны, так и Орден, так и еще какие-то бандиты, то есть этот Том и Бобби. И, насколько я поняла, нужно женщин отправить попить чаю, но для всего, все, что нам нужно, это сама заварка. А Пейт ушел за ней, следовательно, мы пошли на хитрость, позвонили в отель и решили просто взять и сообщить фальсифицированную информацию о том, что Дэрен уйдет в отель и подготовиться к выезду. Ну и теперь мы находимся около паба Тома, чтобы взломать замок и наконец-таки пробраться туда и забрать то, что нам необходимо. Возможно, это будет сам чай. Также хочу вас предупредить, ребята, игра теперь будет чисто на английском языке по озвучке. Субтитры будут русские, потому что, во-первых, я должна изучать английский язык получше, чтобы правильно выражаться, правильно говорить. И, конечно же, просто потому что английская озвучка, она более оригинальная. Хотя я разочаровалась в английской оригинальной локализации Black Mirror 2, потому как она менее эмоциональная. Если же в русской озвучке Черного зеркала была просто великолепная эмоциональная композиция, то есть, например, Дэрен Майклс по-русски орал более реалистично, и вспомните тот самый случай в канализации, когда он говорил зажатым носом:
«А на этом участке воняет сильнее».
Вот это меня очень сильно бросало в смех, и я немножко разочарована, что так не делают американские разработчики и те, кто озвучивают актеров, потому как это было бы более интересно. Ну, конечно же, звуковая... Тут, конечно же, хорошо то, что в английской озвучке больше голосов, в то время как всю игру по-русски озвучивали только 3-4 человека как минимум. Ну, а теперь можем продолжать. Взяли отмычку и идем вперед.
How fitting. Cracking Tom's door with his own tool. The same principle as in the hotel.
Угу, это точно. Хотя, признаюсь, я в первый раз, когда уже перепроходила игру для себя, ну, именно чтобы добраться до нужного нашего с вами момента, я очень долго мучилась и не понимала, в чем принцип. Ну, теперь, кажется, поняла. Так, надо чуть-чуть это повыше поднять. Да поднимайся ты. Черт. Вот, Дэрен, ты подержал на секунду дольше. Так, еще чуть-чуть пониже. Если сперва присмотреться, кажется, что многие из этих вот замочных скважин как будто бы одинаковые. На самом деле нет. Если потом ты приглядишься, поймешь, что они совершенно разные. Так, теперь вот эти две осталось еще раз. Здесь пониже и тут намного ниже. Господи, да что ж ты делаешь? Ты что делаешь? Ну-ка. Опа!
Damn, the wire snapped. But I've achieved what I wanted to.
Так, кстати, если я буду громко говорить, извиняюсь, я просто пыталась настроить микрофон. Если что-то не так, то есть если будет слишком громко вы говорите, я буду регулировать громкость микрофона. Дело в том, что у каждой игры, судя по всему, свои звуковые настройки и оптимизации. Судя по этому, иногда я более-менее слышна отчетливо, а иногда нет. Например, как в Barnyard. По сути, там игра не очень-таки громкая. Я уже там даже поставила музыку на минимум, но при этом голос мой там был слышен более-менее отвратно. Тут наоборот. Тут именно звуковое сопровождение вот во всех смыслах, как и диалоги, звуковые эффекты, фоновые звуки и озвучка, и даже музыка, все это здесь почти что на максимуме звучит, даже если это минимальная настройка общей громкости. Угу. Отличненько, чай мы нашли.
Now, quickly back to the castle.
Да, пока Бейтс не вернулся.
I guess Bates isn't back yet.
Угу. В принципе, мне очень нравится этот замок. Видите, даже эта вот башня, которая здесь почти что разрушена, по вот этим окнам разбитым, она мне все равно очень нравится. Вы бы видели ее в первом Black Mirror, вы бы просто обалдели, наверное, при виде такой необычной лаборатории. Конечно же, там локации были сделаны менее качественно, как здесь. Посмотрите, здесь вот прям все очень гладко и практически реалистично. То есть это просто шикарные, великолепные апартаменты, где я бы, конечно, с удовольствием бы хотела жить. И вот знаете, когда я вспоминаю The Sims 3, где я пыталась сделать похожий Black Mirror, понимаю, что у меня бы это просто не получилось, потому как таких вещей там просто нету, за исключением люстры и кое-каких декораций. Хотя было бы здорово, если бы...
Everything's ready. Just need some hot water. I'll just let Sally know.
Было бы здорово, если бы сделали вот такие же вот не моды, а дополнения, то есть Black Mirror, потому что было бы здорово даже устроить некую The Sims 3 ролевую по Black Mirror, 1, 2, 3 частям. И вот эти спецэффекты с призраками и проклятие, вот это вообще было бы просто шикарное дополнение, которое могли бы переживать все другие персонажи. Если кто-то знает в этом толк, в создании персонажей, модов и даже каких-то спецэффектов, пожалуйста, сделайте милость, сделайте такой мод и обновление для The Sims. По-моему, потому что это будет просто шикарно. И главное, чтобы этот мод мог взаимодействовать даже просто с оригинальной The Sims 3, в одиночку, то есть без дополнительных каких-то там приколов. То есть вот смотрите, сделайте вот прям точную копию даже замка Black Mirror, то есть изучить его досконально, поиграв во все 3 игры. Ой, нет, в 2 игры, потому как третий Black Mirror, он уже будет лишен практически всех локаций. Вы потом поймете почему. А первый и второй Black Mirror, они более подробные в таких вот декорационных моментах, не просто в декорационных моментах, а именно вот в таких вот шикарных и подробных локациях. Просто сделайте, ребят, это будет просто великолепно.
Good day, Sally.
Yes.
Салли, приготовь, пожалуйста, чай. Кипяточку принеси.
Sally, Bates has asked me to tell you that you can announce tea time today. Now all we're missing is the hot water.
Oh, so I'm good enough for that now, am I?
He was rather exhausted after doing the shopping.
No wonder. I don't understand why he simply didn't tell Lewis to go.
I do.
И я понимаю, Луис еще тот ворчун, похуже, чем Бейтс. Да и к тому же Луис наверняка бы купил совершенно бы не то. Отлично, Бейтса нету, и нету вообще никого. Нам уже пора обследовать Black Mirror. Кстати, я советую больше смотреть на Black Mirror 1. Там более подробное описание локаций коридоров и комнат со всех углов. В том числе и даже той самой библиотеки, в которой мы были несколько секунд назад. Конечно же, Там все было очень пиксельно, но, ребят, просто представьте, вот вы ходите по такому замку. Те, кто любит средневековье, скажите, что бы вы испытывали, если бы вы попали в такой замок и сами лично бы имели право провести здесь свою собственную экскурсию? Даже по разрушенным каким-то локациям. Ну, не локациям, а коридорам, где был пожар и всякое такое. По-моему, это было бы просто офигенно.
Sally put her cleaning things down here. An old metal bucket and a mop. I'll take the mop with me.
Знаете, даже от одного вида вот этой ванны мне уже хочется в ней искупаться.
The floors.
Вот в такой вот шикарной комнате я бы не отказалась искупаться. Конечно, если бы занавески были бы побольше. Я понимаю, что это второй этаж, но все равно занавески побольше тут бы не помешали. От такой отделки я бы просто устроила здесь просто пенную ванную вечеринку с музыкой. Все еще уставший. Ты зачем?
Insanity is hereditary.
Дэрен, не надо было так делать. Но Сэмюэль Гордон, это был именно Сэмюэль. И главное, почему он именно в «Призраке» так появился. Знаете, первый раз, когда я проходила что-то подобное, была просто такая игра браузерная в mailgames.ru. Я точно не помню, как она называлась, но там вот от одного вида вот подобных призраков, которые, между прочим, летели прямо на тебя, если вы бы играли в эту игру в полноэкранном режиме, вы бы, наверное, просто обоссались. Потому как там озвучка была более устрашающей, и музыка просто давила вам на голову и на нервы. А та игра была просто ищи предметы. Но при этом эта игра была просто офигенная. Сюжет был поставлен просто великолепный.
There's nothing else in the cavity. And if I'm lucky, no one will notice the hole before I'm gone. A handwritten page from a book. It looks like it's from William Gordon's diary, with additions from his grandson, Samuel. As far as I know, they both fell from one of the castle towers. Now, did Samuel rip out the page and hide it first? But then, why? Huh. There are lots of little pyramids, triangles scribbled on the page in a circle. 3 of them have been crossed out.
Видите, здесь уже рисунок глобуса. Вам это ничего не подсказывает?
Now, I've seen these triangles somewhere before.
Да. Здесь, в ограде.
They seem to be the same pyramids that are in Samuel's diary.
Только не бери первый.
Let's see. You can push them in.
Верни этот на место. Согласно рисунку, там были перевернуты 2, 4 и 5.
Yes, finished. But nothing's happening.
Ты уверен?
I knew it. A secret compartment. And inside there is...
Mm-hmm.
The second piece of mosaic.
What are you doing there, sir?
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой!
I was just looking at this space here. Unusual, isn't it?
Indeed it is. There was always a stone slab there before.
Perhaps someone removed it.
I will ask Sally about that.
That was close.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Victoria, I've just returned from the village and I thought you might like to know.
Very good, Bates. take a break for half an hour. No debate now.
Так, теперь мы должны действовать. Для начала нам следует поговорить с Бейтсом, так как он может больше знать об Дэрене Майклсе, ну, примерно именно о том, что здесь произошло. Потому как леди Виктория и Элеонора не хотят нам ничего говорить. Это будет лучше сделать сейчас, чем потом.
Mr. Bates?
Yes?
Are you not feeling too well, Mr. Bates?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Perhaps you should have a lie down.
I'll have a lie down when I have time to do so. The work won't get done on its own.
Sally could do it.
I doubt that very much.
You don't think too much of Sally, then?
I don't think too much of her work.
So why do you employ her?
It wasn't my idea. Her ladyship insisted that we should employ a relief.
Not a great choice, apparently.
It won't last long. She'll soon have enough and then disappear.
What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
If you want to know something...
I'd like to hear your opinion. Why do you think she brought Lewis here with her, after her husband's death?
And what do you mean by that, sir? Really now? I ask you, sir. Lady Eleanor is a lady, and she treats her servants accordingly. Lewis would have been unable to get a new position. He's simply too old. We can offer him a form of retirement here.
But neither Lewis nor Lady Eleanor give the impression of being happy with the arrangement. You could maybe even believe that she owes him something.
I would be aware of that, and I can tell you that your surmising is incorrect.
Lady Victoria.
Yes, sir?
She seems to me to be rather bitter.
She is a dignified old lady who has to bear a greater burden than I would wish for her.
The death of her husband and her two sons, the murders, the castle's decline, the end of the family line.
You said it, sir.
Дело не только в этом.
I've noticed a huge locked door on the ground floor.
I'd keep away from that, sir.
Why?
There was fire in the rooms through there some years ago. The damage was never properly repaired. The walls have been ruined by rainwater, and the beams have been rotting for 20 years or more. I think you would risk your life going into that wing of the house.
That must have been quite some fire to destroy the wing like that.
It was a dreadful tragedy, such as we've already suffered too many times here. It must now be 24 years ago. Master Samuel and his enchanting wife Catherine were just married and had only recently moved into the castle. We were hoping that he would one day take over the castle from his father and give us a son and heir. But then, they had not even been here for 6 months. There was a fire.
Did anyone know how the fire started?
No. Master Samuel lost his wife in the fire, and then vanished for the next 12 years. He'd been deeply wounded by the events.
Were there any other victims of the fire? Anyone injured, perhaps?
Our cook at the time was the first to discover the fire and tried to pull young Mrs. Gordon from the flames. She became trapped by the flames and would have burnt to death had she not saved herself by leaping out of a window. But she injured her back very badly and had to leave us after that. Why are you interested in things which happened here so many years ago?
Well, the young lady at the lighthouse was also burned.
I find the connection rather stretched.
What kind of a man was he, this Samuel Gordon?
His father sent him off to boarding school early, since he was a very obstinate, wild child. His behavior improved at the school. The teachers described him as an alert, intelligent, and friendly boy, and in the holidays we found him so too. He got to know Miss Catherine after being at school. A wonderful, good-hearted woman. They were married and seemed to have found a perfect happiness.
What do you mean?
Well, there were some arguments when they lived here.
Was he violent?
To her, I don't really know, but I fear he may have been. Miss Catherine was unhappy, and if there hadn't been some wonderful times every now and again, then she perhaps would have left him. It could have been noticeable to us at that time. The two faces of Samuel Gordon. On the one hand, the loving, caring husband, and on the other, the arrogant and brutish egomaniac. After his wife's death, this nasty side of him seemed to disappear. He never visited us. However, common acquaintances described him as a profoundly sad and broken man.
That is, until he returned and slaughtered some innocent people.
It's terrible. We all wonder ourselves. Perhaps we didn't want to believe that this evil side of his soul had returned.
I'll catch you later, Bates.
Goodbye, sir.
I'll lay the mop head directly over the plug hole. That should create a distraction.
Yes?
Sally, quick! The bathroom's underwater.
What?
You must have forgotten to turn the water off.
Oh no. I hope the old saw doesn't spot anything.
Mr. Bates?
Yes?
Mr. Bates! The bathroom's underwater. I've already told Sally.
Bathroom? Some incompetent person has let the water overflow again.
Bates is distracted. You can see straight away that Bates isn't well. He seems to have problems breathing. Perhaps lung cancer. This bedpost looks more than a little strange. There's a slot in the side of the post. What have we got here? Hey, there's a little brass key inside. So what does Bates read then? Heinlein, Dick, Lem, Zalazny. Wow, the man really has taste. A small metal box. A few documents. And a photo! That's my mother! It's a picture of Mom, Bates, and a few other servants in the snow in front of the entrance portal. Underneath it said, "The Good Spirits of Black Mirror Castle, Christmas 1969. That doesn't add up. I was born in February 1970. My mother doesn't look at all like she's 7 months pregnant. Does that mean... No. The photo must have been labeled wrong. A checkbook, a few notifications, and transfer forms. These are exactly the same ones I found in my mom's desk. And the handwriting is an exact match, too. So it was Bates who was regularly sending cash to my mom. But on whose behalf? And am I really just looking for my father? This thing here could still be interesting. There's a note here between the papers. It has a header which says, "Combination." It's too heavy for a jewelry box. I guess it's more like some kind of old-fashioned casket. It almost looks like a combination lock, just with symbols instead of numbers. Who am I kidding? There are thousands of possible... I first need to find out... That looks like some kind of a aide memoir. He must have conceded that his memory wasn't getting any better. Wanted to play it safe. It says here, on Sir Egmont's portrait, the builder's eldest sister, my Christian name, the nymph's numbers. Hopefully, they're both still occupied.
We're going to discuss this immediately.
But nothing happened!
Only because the police officer discovered it before it was too late. Do you know what might have happened?
They're going downstairs. Excellent. In all the commotion, Bates will have forgotten that he didn't lock his room. XVIII is written on the bottom corner. Ah, a Roman 18. There isn't really There's a Roman numeral carved into the base of the figurine. 19. XX is engraved on the base. Either there's an X missing to warn of its lewdness, or it's a Roman 20. Let's see. The nymphs have the numbers 1, 18, 19, and 20 on them. That would be 58 in total. That doesn't help me with the symbols. What have these numbers got to do with the aide memoir? Maybe the numbers represent letters of the alphabet. What would that give us? A, R, S, T. Cars? No. Star. Yes, of course. The symbol is a star. There's a letter inside. It's addressed to Mr. Bates, Blackmere. If Bates's full name isn't going to be on the envelope, it's a bill for a gravestone made according to your... The inscription is as follows: Edward Bartholomew Bates, to know one's duty and to care. So, Edward Bartholomew then. Weird name. Do the names Edward or Bartholomew mean anything to you?
Mean anything?
Perhaps you associate a particular symbol or sign with these names.
Oh, I've always been interested in these kinds of things. Now, let me think. Now, Edward doesn't have any significance for me, but the name Bartholomew comes from the Bible. Saint Bartholomew. He was one of the 12 apostles. He preached in Persia and also in India, possibly. He died a martyr's death. He was flayed alive. His skin was removed. That's why his symbol is a knife.
A knife. I think you may well have helped me with that.
Glad to. Even if I do find your questions rather odd, surely they can't all be to do with the dead girl.
Oh, it's a complicated case. As I understand it, this house was built by your two ancestors, Marcus and Mordred. Is that correct?
Well, they at least laid the foundation stone. Most of the foundations, the cellars, and a few walls are from that period.
Not the rest.
Oh, no. You don't seem to be too au fait with architecture, Inspector. In Marcus's time, they weren't able to build castles like this. That came much later.
Who gave the castle its present-day look?
Many of the masters of Black Mirror improved and extended the castle, laid the gardens, and modernized all of the fixtures and fittings. But the one who really had the greatest influence on the fabric of the castle, as you see it now, was Frederick Arthur Gordon. He gave the castle the appearance it has today.
Frederick Arthur Gordon, then. Thank you. I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
Of course.
So, Frederick Arthur Gordon, where are you? Ah, here he is. Frederick had 4 sisters. The oldest answered to the pretty name of Rose. Old Frederick Arthur's oldest sister was called Rose. Ah, the Rose. Good day, Sally.
Yes,
Does the name Sir Egmont mean anything to you?
Sir Egmont? Of course.
Really? Who's that then?
And why do you want to know that?
I need the information for my investigation.
And what if I didn't tell you?
What's that supposed to mean? Come on, tell me.
Well, one good turn. Being a copper, you can certainly do me a little favor. My brother Rupert's got a problem with a few speeding tickets. Maybe you could...
Hey, slow down. I'm not the traffic police. Tell me who Sir Eggman is, or your brother's speeding tickets will be the least of your
You
problem.
can't force me. I'm not telling you anything until you've helped me out too.
Okay. So what's your brother's name?
Rupert Wood.
I'll see if there's anything that can be done. Perhaps I can fool her on this. Okay. I won't keep you from your work any longer.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Can you tell me where Sally's from?
Her family has a farm in Sussex. At least that's what she told me.
Do you doubt that?
Not really. Her behavior and the way she talks quite clearly point to farmyard origins.
I'll catch you later, Bates.
Goodbye, sir.
Let's try it. Hello, operator? Please put me through to Rupert Wood in Sussex. Yes, I'll wait. Mr. Wood, Mr. Rupert Wood. Do you have a sister named Sally? Yes, my name's Inspector Falk. I'm calling on behalf of the traffic police. Yes, calm down. No, listen. No, she isn't. It's concerning your speeding ticket, sir. It seems as though someone has made a mistake. According to our records, you are 99 years old. Huh, that surely can't be right, can it? 34. Yes, I thought so. Listen, I'm gonna delete the record, okay? Your speeding ticket is thereby null and void. Yes. No problem. Goodbye, Mr. Wood. Rupert Wood, 34, from Sussex, now believes that his speeding ticket has disappeared into thin air. Hopefully his sister believes that too. Good day, Sally.
Yes?
All right. The speeding tickets have been canceled. Now what's all this about Sir Eggman?
So, where does my brother live?
Rupert Wood, 34, domiciled in Sussex, as of now, does not have any speeding tickets against him.
You're a darling.
Okay, that's enough. Now, will you at last tell me who Sir Eggman is?
Here he is.
Breakfast cereal?
Sir Egmont's finest breakfast flakes. They're Bates's favourite. They're very soft and easy to chew.
Clever. And what does the old guy wear on his uniform? A medal in the shape of a cross. That's it. Okay. I won't keep you from your work any longer.
Ah, don't worry about it.
That's it. A big key. There's only one door here whose key you'd hide in a casket. And a small golden medallion. Or at least half a small golden medallion. It must have been one you could open originally. It has small hinges on it. Inside is a photo of me. Me as a little boy, 3 or 4. I'm certain it looks just like the pictures of me as a child in Boston. Was I adopted? There's something engraved on the back of it. Adrian. Is that my name? And if it is, why was it changed when I was adopted? To make it more difficult for the Order to find me? Time for a few answers. This is the only accessible room in this wing. Next door is locked, and all the other rooms are completely dilapidated. There's a small wooden plate lying here. It looks like it belongs to a game. I've got the feeling I've seen it somewhere before. Someone has written Ralph on the back. There's a huge mirror built into the wall. Quite elaborate for such a simple mirror. Hello?
Hi, Dэрen.
Ralph, I've got something here and was wondering if you could maybe help me out with it?
I've got one of those too. Here, look.
A sliding block puzzle. I remember those from when I was a kid.
Yeah. Is it yours? A nice lady gave it to me.
A lady?
Yes, I couldn't recognize her, but Mr. Bubby says she's a holy one.
Interesting.
Mr. Bubby says you can have it. It's a bit broken.
Well, that's very nice of Mr. Bubby. I need to get going, Ralph.
See you.
The ball's outside. Now let's see what we can start with this. Yes, it fits. The little ball rolls around the outer circle. All right, let's... Got it. Ah, the mirror. It's actually a secret door.